this hard? Why take that many classes? Why go to school that many years? You know, why take the notes? Why read the book? Your better future is a dream for yourself and for your family. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What do you want to see? You've got to dream dreams. There's a Bible phrase that says, without dreams and visions, people perish. Why work that hard? Why put yourself through the push-ups and the disciplines? Why? Good question, why? Why not see what you can make of yourself? Why not see how far you can go, how much you can see, how much you can earn, how much you can share? Why not see how valuable you can become to the marketplace, and to your friends, and to your family? Why not see what you can make of yourself? Why not see how far you can go? Why not see how many books you can read, how many classes you can take, how many skills you can develop? Why not? You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. And of course, the other side of the coin reads, unless you change how you are, you'll always have what you got. If you want to live extraordinary, you must do extraordinary. But you must demand it. If you wish it, you must demand it of yourself. You don't lose your dreams. Do some dreaming. That's long-range goals. You got to have those. Short-range goals. That's your goals for tomorrow, this week, this month, this year, the immediate future. We call these confidence builders. If you set up something short-range, go for it. Get it. Latch onto it. Work hard. Accomplish it. That starts building your strong feelings to go for your dream.
Every dream starts small. FedEx, the first night in business, you know how many packages they moved? 15. Let's not forget that Richard Branson started off with a little college newspaper when everyone laughed at him. Every dream starts off small, but you want to start and move it forward each and every day. And while everyone else laughs at you and criticizes you, pay no heed to them. Keep on moving your dream forward, because there is something magical about sticking to your dream longer than anyone around you thinks you have a right to stick to that dream. Starting with a little dream like building your business and saying, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to talk to people and I'm going to take risks and I'm going to work on myself and I'm going to be extraordinary. Because the days slip into weeks, the weeks slip into months, the months slip into years. Before you know it, 5 years have gone by. 1 year has gone by. Well, 1 year is going to go by anyway. Why not get there world class in this business, world class in your life?
Practical dreamers do not quit. Have faith in yourself, faith in the infinite. No one is ready for a thing until he believes he can acquire it. The state of mind must be belief, not mere hope or wish. Open-mindedness is essential for belief. Closed minds do not inspire faith, courage, and belief. Remember, no more effort is required to aim high in life, to demand abundance and prosperity, than is required to accept misery and poverty. Just keep this fact in mind, and remember, when your plans fail, that temporary defeat is not permanent failure. It may only mean that your plans have not been sound. Build other plans. Start all over again. No follower of this philosophy can reasonably expect to accumulate a fortune without experiencing temporary defeat. When defeat comes, accept it as a signal that your plans are not sound. Rebuild those plans and set sail once more toward your coveted goal. If you give up before your goal has been reached, you are a quitter. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits.
Hey, yo, whatever it is you're going through, I want to tell you that you are exactly where you need to be. You see this? This is a lotus flower. Some say it is the most beautiful, fragrant flower on the face of the earth. But the funny thing is, it was born out of the nasty, dirty, ugly swamp. The swamp, the mud. You don't grow lotuses on marble or in the highlands. Only from the mud can this beautiful flower emerge. I want to tell you that you are the lotus. All of the ugly situations, your past, the struggle, the strife is necessary. You need these situations to force you to become what you were destined to be, which is greatness. So hold your ground. Keep moving forward out of that mud. I promise you that you will get through. And all of that ugliness, the struggle, the strife will make your victory speech that much more beautiful.
You can learn anything you need to learn to achieve any goal you can set for yourself. All success skills are learnable. All business skills are learnable. All money-making skills are learnable. Everyone who is good at them today was at one time terrible at them.
What had been the focus of my entire adult life was gone, and it was devastating. I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
The penalty for failure for going and trying to start a company in this valley is non-existent. There really isn't a penalty for failure either psychologically or economically, in the sense that if you have a good idea and you go out to start your own company, even if you fail, you're generally considered worth more to the company you left because you've gained all this valuable experience in many disciplines.
Most people don't get those experiences because they never ask.
A long while ago, a great warrior faced a situation which made it necessary for him to make a decision which ensured his success on the battlefield. He was about to send his armies against a powerful foe, whose men outnumbered his own. He loaded his soldiers into boats, sailed to the enemy's country, unloaded soldiers and equipment, then gave the order to burn the ships that had carried them. Addressing his men before the first battle, he said, "You see the boats going up in smoke. That means that we cannot leave these shores alive unless we win. We now have no choice. We win or we perish." They won. Every person who wins in an undertaking must be willing to burn his ships and cut all sources of retreat. Only by so doing can one be sure of maintaining that state of mind known as a burning desire to win, essential to success. If the thing you wish to do is right and you believe in it, go ahead and do it. Put your dream across and never mind what they say if you meet with temporary defeat. For they, perhaps, do not know that every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success. Thomas Edison dreamed of a lamp that could be operated by electricity, began where he stood to put his dream into action, and despite more than 10,000 failures, he stood by that dream until he had made it a physical reality.
Differential of somebody winning and losing has nothing to do with their genetics, has nothing to do with their potential. It's their perseverance, always showing up. A person that's willing to gamble it. If you show up, then you have a chance. If you don't show up, the outcome's simple. Never there, like an audition. If you show up to the audition, there's a chance you might get the part. If you're too scared to show up and you sit back at home, wondering what if and everything else, no one in hell is going to call you an opportunity because you weren't present. The winners always show up. They're willing to lose in order to gain. Big mental thing there, guys. This body, as great as you are, as sharp as you make the arsenal, it can't do anything if you don't have confidence in yourself. We all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up? You go after and you give it all you have. If you lose, at least you try, man. I failed. It's 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? Because what if never went to the arena. When you guys find a fear, that fear will either create you or destroy you. I love fear. The reason why? Behind every fear is a person you want to be. Fear is self-imposed, meaning it doesn't exist. You create it, you can destroy it too. It's an intangible. If you face your fears, guys, you will realize it's not that big. And once you face it, you go, oh my God, man, I spent all this time running from it. It was so small. If I just faced it, my God, not only did I face it, I beat it back, energy's never lost, transferred. That negative energy, that fear, is destroyed. It comes back in as confidence. Like, what else am I capable of? What else am I holding my back from that I'm capable of more? What am I running from I don't need to? What else can I overcome? You face your fears, you become the person you want to be. You run from your fears, you're not living. You're alive, but you're not taking the freedom. You're not running the day. The day's running you. You always be the fucking servant, not the master, guys. You find a fear, the quickest, the easiest way you can beat it is initially, right when it comes in. If you allow it to sit, it will grow roots and start breaking you down, destroying the potential of the person you can be. Again, the champions, guys. It's not their potential, it's not their genetics. It's their perseverance to always show up, always willing to fail, because in failure, that's part of success. Success is not, a marathon of life with just ups. Success is formulated through failures, through facing your fears, through falling down and getting back up. That's what creates the champion. Success does not define us. We define the success.
I want you to know when you dream your dream that there are other people who are dreaming the exact same dream. When you said to yourself, when the ball comes down, this is what I want to accomplish, you're not the only person that wants to accomplish it. And now I ask you this question: what do you do when 1,000 other people want exactly what you want? What do you do when you're not the only one that wants to make $1 million in your company? You're not the only one that wants to be a CEO. What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. You got to outgrind them. You got to get up earlier. You got to stay up later. You've got to execute, and you've got to go from 70 to 120. I wish I could tell you 70% is enough. But it's not going to happen. So I need you to understand something. You can have it if you want it. But the bigger the dream, the harder the grind.
What a way to live safe and secure. Don't ask for security. Ask for adventure. Better to live 30 years full of adventure than 100 years safe in the corner.
I bet you everybody in here has a story. Something that you did not pick.
Now this is going to be a little difficult, so stay with me.
You were born into a fight that you didn't even get to choose. Your calling must eclipse your circumstance. Or you will go back to being who you were. Whenever what is in front of you becomes more important than what was behind you, you will always get away. The struggle is in your mind.
What would you spend today thinking about? Leave your legacy.
It is not about how well you fight. It is about what you are fighting for.
I'm proud of you. You know it's not easy going after your dreams. Even having the courage to risk it all in pursuit of your dreams. Just having the courage to risk it all while chasing your dream. Let alone fighting through all setbacks, obstacles, and naysayers on the way to your dream. It's not easy. That's why most settle. But you're not like the rest. That's why you're listening to this. And I just wanted to say I'm proud. I wanted to say that because I know most of you may have never have heard that. I wanted to say that not because you need a pat on the back. You're strong enough to succeed without any of that. Just to let you know you are unique. You are a rare breed, a strong individual. Keep doing your thing and don't let anything or anyone stop you from reaching that goal you have.
Not getting too lost into your work life, your resume life, basically, if you just hustling and then you just kind of lose track of the real you, of who you actually are, and you get so lost in it, so scattered, you just burn yourself into the fucking ground. If you're scared of losing that momentum, no matter how well you do hustling and building or your business or your brand or whatever you're trying to accomplish, you're always going to have that anxiety and that paranoia of losing it, because you know that if you lose it, you haven't proven it to yourself yet. You can build back up to it. Get hooked on passion. Okay, not on the specific job, hooked on fucking passion. Start driving a sense of self from the act of being passionate. For me, what it really came down to, if you boiled it down to everything, it was a feeling of just expansion and, in a way, sharing. They kind of go hand in hand. It's like, that's it. It's just the feeling I get from growing, from sharing, and it's not like get to the next level. It's like, as long as I can do that in any way, like even in an interaction, like chatting with someone, like sharing some fun, it's like, that's what I'm in it for. Versus like developing a certain ego about, okay, how big's my brand? Oh, is this doing well? Is the video coming out? Oh my God, I must do this. It's like feeling good again and at ease in a way. You'll see a lot of successful people go through this where they've achieved so much, but you can see deep down inside they're not happy. There's a sense of lack. There's a sense of just like they don't even know why they're doing it anymore. It's just like you're just so lost down that road. Nothing in terms of their you life. They haven't discovered themselves. They don't really have like deep relationships or any relationships at all. Like that too, I noticed with the travel is just like more work. It's like I just disconnected from everyone. So that's a skill set. It's like hustle, relax, and that's how you should live your life, or at least in my opinion, that's what I strive to do. And you'll realize too that you will accomplish a lot more. You'll feel a lot more at ease, and it'll just naturally flow out instead of just stress.